Okay, I'm going to show you how I make a chicken fried steak. Most people start with a veal cutlet that is perforated for tenderness. I'm going to start with a top sirloin, and I'm going to use a tenderizer hammer. Yep, it's a little bit noisy. And it is ready now for the batter. Okay, now the flour. You use an all-purpose flour. You can sift it if you like. It does help. Add a little bit of black pepper to your flour. Lowry seasoned salt, if you can get it. You can add that to your taste. It's what gives your chicken fried steak and anything else you might fry its flavor. And I like to add just a little bit of garlic powder. It makes a difference, just a little. Alright, you mix this up real good and you have your flour. Okay, for your dip, take two large eggs, because I'm only going to do one small steak, and you can mix that. You beat those, and you can mix it with either regular milk or, like I like to do for taste, buttermilk. Okay, buttermilk gives it a flavor. The eggs give it a fluff as it fries in the oil. It will fluff the batter. So you'll have the taste of the buttermilk and the fluff of the egg. It really tastes good. There you have it. Okay, so once you've got your flour and your batter mixed up, you notice I've cut the steak into two pieces to make it smaller, more proportional per portion, better size. The oil is good and hot now. You dip your meat in your flour, shake off the excess, and dip it in your egg wash. Then you coat it a second time in the flour. I usually use a little more flour, but I'm just doing this small portion here for the purpose of instruction. And then you put it in the oil and let it fry. You do the same again with the other half. Now you let it fry at a high heat. I'm using just an inexpensive vegetable oil that I picked up, but peanut oil is really good unless you have allergies. So you can't use peanut oil if someone is allergic to peanuts. So vegetable oil is what most people use. Personally, I prefer peanut oil. It tastes better, and it does seem, to me anyway, to last a bit longer before it goes bad. And then we have two pieces of meat frying. Now you let that fry for approximately 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how high the heat is. If your heat is 500 degrees, you might not want to let it cook for more than 10 or 12 minutes. It also depends. You have to make sure the meat is done when you do this. But it also depends on your personal taste, how you like your meat. Okay, when it begins to brown, you see the blood coming up. It means it's cooking just the way it's supposed to. You're going to flip it over. See how nice and golden brown and crispy? That is a hard, crispy type of cut crust. Very good. It's coming out exactly the way it should. Another 3 minutes or so, 4 minutes, and that'll be done. Okay, it's about done now. Gently and carefully lift the meat out. And I put a paper towel on my plate to soak up the excess oil that comes off of it. Sometimes they're a little tricky to grab. Don't want to be careful with them so you don't break the crust. Makes for a much more beautiful patty. And voila, there you have it. Chicken fried steak, Texas style by Rick. Thank you very much.